Okay, now that we've got our lovely, ArcMap thing looking as it should, or ArcGIS looking as it should, it now starts to talk about setting the environment, right? Setting the workspace environment as follows with this, and it's like right-click in an open space in Arc Toolbox. I can't exactly remember how I did this, but I think I just typed up here and said in the command search, workspace. I may not be remembering how to do this. This is always the fantastic fun of this one. So because basically there's a way, open space and set your environment or environment. My geoprocessing environment. Here we go. All right. So I think the default should be fine based on how you set this thing up, or you could change this so you could make sure that things get written to a particular location that you have control over. So I would recommend doing that. But the key thing for the processing is that you want your output coordinates to be in the same as the data layers which are brought up here. And so basically, if you bring up any of these guys. I just chose that first one, but it should come up in the state plane, Oregon North, FIPS 3601 feet. That's what you want these guys to be in. That's definitely that's an important step for that one, for your environment. And then this thing about disabled background, I don't think that I actually didn't see a place for like disabled background. Maybe you'll see that, but I didn't see that. So I think the key thing is change this guy to Oregon North FIPS 3601 feet, and that's the output coordinate system. No geographic transformations are needed, I don't believe so. And so then you just say OK. And then that part is set. And then you can keep on working through this guy. Again, I'm looking to see if there's any other issues. So I want you to think, and then you want to use this OLS tool. And if you just type up here OLS, that should come up, right? Oh, okay, great. Now here, ordinary least squares. It may take a little while for that tool to open up. That's no problem. That tool pretty much looks the same as what this tutorial asks you. I'm going to run this real quick. So I'm just following along with the tutorial. So the input feature class is this observed guy, 911. I've got two versions in here. I think either of them is fine, but you want to make sure it's the observed one. And then the unique guy is the unique guy. Great. And then the output class guy, I'm going to leave this just for now. The dependent. So the dependent is important. Which is the dependent? The dependent is the calls, and then the explanatory is the population. And then do we want a place for the report file? Why, yes, we do. It's nice to have a place for the report file. And we're going to do this in, again, your place will probably be a little bit different. Great. And then we'll call this OLS 291 because I did this before. Okay, and then you say run this guy, and it should run. It should give you some messages, and it should say some things, and it's fantastic. So it's working away, and all this great stuff. So if you view the details on here, it should bring this thing up, and then if you look at, so these are the parameters and the environments, and then the messages. So the messages has these different results, right? And including your adjusted R squared and all that good information, right? And so this is the output from the tool along with this layer that got generated, which is this red and blue thing. But this is important. The information that's contained in here is important. All right.